Hello, dear Veritas Antiqua listeners. Welcome to our journey into the depths of history and mythology. I am your mysterious narrator. If you are ready, I will lift the veil of time and take you on today's journey. In the ancient Anatolian city of Narek, a tale is whispered, first compiled by Kela, the priest of the storm god. This is a story from a time when even gods could be defeated, when order knelt before chaos. This is the bloody saga of the Lord of the Skies and the great serpent, Illuyanka. This is the first and most primal version of the legend. The tablets do not tell us why the battle began. The storm god finds himself, as if from nowhere, locked in a struggle with the great serpent. The reason is irrelevant, for the result is a catastrophe. The god is defeated. The natural order collapses. With good now in the clutches of evil, gods and mortals are left bewildered, startled, and helpless. In the wake of this defeat, only one deity answers the god's cry for help: the guardian goddess Inara. This clever goddess, who is known to forge close bonds with mortals, begins to ponder how to free her father from his captivity. She devises a cunning ruse. She knows well the gluttony of gods and heroes. At the heart of her plan is a magnificent feast. But to execute this plan, she needs a mortal agent. In the city of Ziggurat lives an ordinary, married man with children named Hupasiya. Inara goes to this unsuspecting man and seduces him. Unaware of the fate that awaits him, Hupasiya gives the goddess one condition. He will accept this task only if he can lie with her. Inara accepts this condition with pleasure. But her intention is not a fleeting union, but to keep Hupasiya under her control until the task is done. She takes him, hides him in a desolate castle, and tells him to wait for the fateful moment. The trap is now set. Inara puts on her finest garments, adorns herself, and wears her most seductive perfumes. She has the most delicious foods prepared. Then she goes to the mouth of the serpent's lair and calls out, "I am holding a feast, come on out and eat." The great serpent, unable to resist food, drink, and the divine seductive scent of the goddess, emerges from its lair with its young and sits at the feast. They eat their fill and drink until they are sated. They become so drunk and so bloated that they can no longer fit back into their lair. At that very moment, Hupasiya appears and binds the serpent tightly with a rope. All that remains for the storm god is to take his spear and thrust it into his enemy's heart. This moment is described in the tablets with exceedingly simple language. The serpent came forth with its children. They ate and they drank. They emptied every vessel and feasted until they were full. They were in no state to return to their lair. Hupasiya came and bound the serpent with a rope. The storm god came and killed the serpent. The gods were by his side. The task is done. Inara takes Hupasiya and confines him to a house she had built on a steep rock in the city of Taruka, near Hattusa. Before leaving to wander the fields, she warns him, "Do not look out the window while I am gone. Otherwise, you will see an image of your wife and children, and you will long for them." But Hupasiya, who can only endure the longing for his family for 20 days, looks out the window and sees the image of his family. When Inara returns, he begins to beg her to let him go home. The text is broken here. We will never know the ultimate fate of the mortal man. But the story does not end here. Another storyteller, one with a sharper pen and a grander imagination, weaves this tale in a darker, more intricate way. In this second version, the setting shifts to the Eastern Mediterranean, and the Hurrian influence can be felt. Here, the great serpent does not merely defeat the storm god. It tears out his heart and his eyes. it turns him into a hollow automaton. To reclaim his lost organs, the god resorts to a convoluted deception. He marries the daughter of a destitute man and has a son with her. This child is part of the plan from the very beginning. When the boy grows up, his father marries him to the daughter of the serpent, thus establishing a kinship with his enemy. The time had come to set the cunning plan in motion. The father commands his son, "When you go to your father-in-law's house, ask for my heart and my eyes back." The son, unaware of the role he is playing, does as he is told. With his heart and eyes restored, the storm god is now ready for his war of vengeance. The breathtaking, critical battle takes place this time by the sea. The storm god succeeds in defeating the serpent. But it is only then that his son understands that he has been used as a tool by his father. In the final battle, he had sided with his father-in-law. Seeing his father's victory and his father-in-law's death, he cries out in rage and disillusionment. "What are you waiting for? Slay me as well. Do not dare show me pity." Once again, the tablets fall silent. We do not know how the storm god replied to this cry, nor what he did to his own flesh and blood. This is the story. It is the story of mortals used as pawns in the cruel games of the gods, and of the terrible price paid for victory. The ancient lands of Anatolia. These are the secrets they keep. Thank you for joining us in this episode. You have been listening to the Veritas Antiqua channel. You can subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media to stay updated on new episodes. Farewell.